Hey y'all, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarot Tea. Okay, if you like what you see, girl, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Okay, do not be afraid to come on through the building if you want to, girl, and hit that bell so you can be here every single time me and the T team are up in here getting you in with all of these good old tarot messages. Okay, if you would like a personal reading from me, please go ahead and hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com. Also, if you would like to check us out over on Patreon, girl, the link is in the description box below this video. And also, if you would like to make a little love offering to this channel, okay? Yeah, dftarottea at CASHAPP or PayPal, y'all. We're about to go ahead and jump into it. We're going, we're just going to let Spirit lead today, okay, and see what needs to be communicated to the collective, okay? So let's see what we see. Let's see what we see, y'all. Destiny. Okay. Okay, Destiny. Okay. Red, forgive. Thorns. Yeah. See, that make it hard to forgive, girl. Them thorns. Okay. Yeah. Best possible decision. Safe home, y'all. It's some things that need to be worked out. Okay. It is definitely some things that need to be worked out on the home front. What kind of tarot energy are we pulling right out the gates? Because there's a lot going on already in the oracle cards. Spirit seeking clarity. Inactive, emotionally. Somebody, you done let yourself go cold, girl. Somebody has gone cold. You just kind of over it. Focusing on the money. You over it. You like, you know what? Let me pay attention to the bag right now. All you want is justice. Okay? All you want is justice. Justice with the Eight of Wands. All you want is justice, and you want it to come through swiftly with no delays. Eight of Wands, and then we got the Seven of Wands in the reverse. You like, I just want justice. Y'all can have the rest. I really do not care. Okay, what you looking for right now is justice. And that's period. Okay, there's a lot of goddess energy coming from you, feminine. You like, I'm looking for things to get taken care of. That's where you at. It's a lot of goddess energy involved here, okay? We see the Emperor. This is a lot of goddess energy. You want justice and you want vengeance to go towards. This is a masculine energy, okay? Somebody that you feel is ruling. Somebody is trying to rule. Somebody is trying to... This is a masculine. He is trying to either get you into a household situation with him, or he's ruling a household that you're in, okay? And he's being very, very, very domineering, okay? You're not, this ain't you. This man's being very domineering. He's playing a lot of little manipulative games. He might be doing a lot of things slowly on purpose just to piss you off. Like he's not moving fast enough. He want to rule and he want to lead so bad, but at the same time, he not even moving fast enough. He not really standing on business. Okay, this man is trying to keep you in a position of confusion because, this man ain't even faithful. And he doing a lot. He want to run the household, but he's not really bringing the money in like he wanted to. Somebody is trying to bring this energy in, okay? And this is not it. And then on top of that, you're Empress energy yourself. So it's a lot of bumping of the heads going on here. Y'all are in consistent kind of back and forth. Okay, and we're seeing like the competition between y'all needs to stop. The irritation between y'all needs to stop in the future quickly. Like in order for y'all to get anywhere, basically somebody would have to concede. So we see what we're going on here. We see this Destiny card, and then we see this Three of Wands kind of bringing it on home about where this is going. If somebody doesn't relax, if somebody doesn't do what they're supposed to do, If somebody don't forgive, this is going to be a situation where there's going to consistently be thorns, and the home itself could become spiritually unsafe. I'm not getting a vibe of physical, you know, unsafety or anything, no DV. I'm just getting a vibe that, like, spiritually, y'all are getting into dangerous waters. We see this goddess energy that is on y'all. Okay, so we're about to go ahead and look in the Goddess Bible. And we're just going to do a little Bibliomancy Goddess Bible by Ashra Ball. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do a little Bibliomancy. Y'all know we're just going to let Spirit lead us. Okay, we're just going to flip through it, see where we land. Because there's some energy coming through, y'all, that needs to be addressed. So long as Goddess light shines bright upon you, you are safe. The sun is your protector. Do not greet the babbler of evil fates within house or palace, within your tent or at night. His strength lies in the shadows, but he is not comforted. The power of these priests grows here. The fear of Elohai's wrath is a miasma spreading through the air, choking all who breathe it in. I therefore beg your advice how to soothe my son's fears and protect him from this pollution. So we see a lot going on here, y'all. And this was the consultation that came from the lady in his presence, and he received this prophecy. Let me tell y'all where the spiritual unrest is coming from. This masculine has a praying mother, but you feminine, you are upset. And I'm going to tell you something about what's going on around you, because it's a lot of goddess energy around you and in you. You know, it's almost like you're creating a thunderstorm around this situation because you're that upset. So I'm seeing a lot of Oya style energy around you, a lot of Kali style energy around you, where you are consistently kind of creating the storm. This man has a praying mother. She is praying over him. And that is where a lot of the spiritual unrest is coming from. Okay. Do not greet the babbler of evil fates. You may want to kind of steer clear of this man's mother, whoever she is, whoever she may be, because her prayers over her son is creating an evil fate in a sense, because her son is not a great man. Okay. Notice that we also saw the goddess's light shines bright upon you, okay? But we see this sun energy here with the emperor. So this man is trying to steal your light. This man is trying to become the center of attention. This man is being controlling. This man is playing games. This man is a philanderer. And then he got this mother praying for him that's also trying to come against you. Y'all, I have seen this before. I've seen it bad. I've seen a woman that was living in a home with her husband, who was living in a home with his mother, and the mother was actually doing dark magic against her, sitting right there together in the home. Okay, real dark magic, okay? I'm not talking about she was just talking shit. I'm talking about real dark magic, okay? It happens. I'm telling y'all, it goes down in the spiritual, okay? And this woman here, she's praying for his success. And this is a very powerful praying woman, okay? She's praying for this man's success in all that he does. And she's praying that he overcomes the warfare that you are putting towards this man. But there's no warfare. You simply will not be drowned out by this man's controlling, filthy, nasty, you know, I'm out here slinging it and I want to run this household, or I want to talk you into a household with me when I know damn well I'm not prepared. And this woman's prayers, let me tell you something. The energy that you feel that's coming against you, that's really causing you to be the most stormy, is coming more from his mother and her wishing him success and trying to lay victory over this man, when the truth of the matter is, should no damn victory come towards this man, because his desires towards you, a divine feminine, are evil. Okay, they're not right. This man basically wants to bring you into a harem. Okay, and that's not, we all know that's not, the divine feminine does not belong in a harem, will not belong in a harem. And all he's doing is building up your anger towards him. And that's where this storm is coming from. And his mother is catching that storm. His mother is praying against spiritual attacks against this man. Okay. And actually, it's not a spiritual attack. It's justice. Okay. Her baby is wrong. Okay. She don't want to hear that. But she's sitting up praying and causing confusion and conflict. If you are feeling the drain, if you are feeling confusion and conflict, this woman's prayers are very powerful, but she's in the wrong. She's in the wrong. And she's creating a barrier around her son, that he is getting away with spiritual murder in a sense. As far as that Three of Cups goes, there may already be 3 women that this man has kind of created a spiritually murderous environment for. He just can't do it to you because you're divine, because your spirit guides are present. But see, he has divine covering. Okay? He's getting divine covering because his mother is praying, but it's him that's the problem. You understand me? So he's getting, I won't even call it divine covering, but he's getting covering. He's getting protection. This woman is a prayer warrior, and she's coming against you. She's not even coming against you. She's coming against anything that's coming against her son. And you're coming against her son because you're supposed to be. So there's confusion going on in the earth realm here. This woman is protecting her son. She's creating spiritual privilege for him because they have some kind of trauma bond. Okay? She's creating spiritual privilege for him, and he does not deserve this. She's basically kind of like a dark army for him at this point, because she's protecting him and he's out here doing wrong. But see, they have this trauma bond, okay? Him and his mother, where she's sitting in the back. You know how it go. They don't want to hear nothing. They don't want to hear that their son is living a demonic lifestyle. Y'all, this man has a lot of money. He has a lot of money and a lot of influence as well. You may also be hearing people are telling you that you're crazy. You should stay with this man. You must be out your mind. You're dealing with a lot. I feel a lot coming from you, feminine. I'm sorry to hear it because you're dealing with a lot of pushback as it relates to this masculine for absolutely no reason. Other than people don't even know the real him. And then they're looking at you saying, oh, you know, girl, give him a chance. He doesn't deserve that. He has a lot of influence. People think he's a great guy. He's not a great guy. He's not a great guy. Okay? What just fell out? Cult leader. He's not a great guy. So this man is in a cult leader's energy. This man is, again, I told you he has a harem. This is a very dark and complicated man. Notice it's taking time for his energy and his story to even appear on the board. This is a dark and complicated energy. And with him being a dark and complicated energy, y'all have to keep in mind, when you're dealing with an energy like this, and then he has this mother that's sitting there praying for him like he's not the problem, okay? Like he's not the one. And listen, this card really says all of it. This is a male figure that is cloaked, that has actually got a halo of protection around him, and serpents all over his cloak, and the cloak is red. It's almost as though there's some type of blood sacrifice that has happened in order for this man to stand in whatever authority it is that he's standing in. This man comes from, there's something wicked going on around his bloodline. His mother is really benefiting from this wicked energy. I don't care who she's praying to. She's benefiting from a wicked energy. This man comes from a karmic bloodline. This man comes from like a karmic... Y'all, it's taking a moment to pull this one together. Okay, and get exactly like what exactly is going on. There's a, y'all, the line is long. I'm literally looking at a long line walking towards the ocean. I don't know if we're talking about marine spirits. This is a long line on this man. This man is spiritually, he's very protected, but everything is dark, y'all. This is the energy that I'm getting, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this one. Okay, it's like he's a dark unicorn. He's like one of one, the things that are on his bloodline. This is somebody that often is getting away with his little nasty capers and shit like that because the other people around him do not have covering. You have covering, okay? That's why the spiritual energy around this, it stinks, because you have covering, okay? So there's room for this to really become... It's like a 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This could become a long-term 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Something that it is going to drain. And I'm going to tell you something. Y'all are both high in spiritual energy, okay? This is like Superman and Lex Luthor. You know, y'all are all high in spiritual energy. Y'all have the power to literally drain each other's bloodlines. This can really get... Y'all, this can really turn into some shit. Like, I'm getting a weird vibe. Y'all know, y'all see how long it's taking us to even really get to it. There's some weird vibes here, y'all. Okay? And this woman's sitting up here covering her son, and her son is a dirtbag. And she feels like because you giving him pushback, that makes you a demon. You know the type, they ain't never gonna look at who their son is. Okay, what did I say? Natural disaster. That's the type of energy that exists between the two of y'all. If y'all both continue to kind of push against each other, this can really get bad. And I'm telling you, it can get bloodline bad. Like, it can have ramifications for crime of passion. Y'all, this can get bad. It can have ramifications for everybody involved. And this lady is sitting back here with these little, Lord, protect my son, baby. Your son is a Hellcat. Her son is problematic. Okay? So you have spiritual gifts of your own. And this woman, what she's trying to do really is block your spiritual gifts. She feels like you're a witch. She feels like you're manipulating her son. And she's sitting back coming against you because she's not being real about who her son is. Okay? This woman feels like you are somebody that has a lot of karmic debts. This woman is spiritually aware, this mother figure. She's spiritually aware. She knows what's what. She's looking at you. She's calling you a karmic. She's saying that you have all types of karmic debt to pay and that you need help. You know, you need a caregiver. That girl ain't right in the head. I'm telling you, Malcolm, that girl ain't right in the head now. She coming from that type of energy. And if you're experiencing any type of pressure, anxiety, etc., it is because of that. She is a monitoring spirit. At this point, she is sitting back watching you in secret. She's all on your social media. And she really is feeling like her son is somebody tell her son, get away from that girl now. It's that type of energy. And she's sitting back praying and on all this BS. And I'm telling you right now, girl, within a few months, this love-hate relationship that you have between this masculine, okay, it's going to come to a place of divine justice because you are spiritually gifted, okay? And we see some level of disaster coming to this man for these games. And I can't even say he's playing games. This man really isn't playing games. His bloodline is just tainted. I can't say he's playing games. That's like somebody, they just karmic. They just, you know, they on bullshit. It happened, okay? That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about somebody that, I almost want to say there's a certain curse because it's a certain curse, y'all. What is the curse? There's some type of curse upon this man's bloodline, okay, that is kind of creating for him the reality that he's in. It really is. There's something going on around him, a lot of dark. I literally just see a dark cloud, and I told y'all there's a long line, okay, of marine spirits and serpentine energy around this man, behind this man, that goes very far back. It's not new. It's not new. That's why we can't just say he's manipulating somebody, because that's not what this is. This is so much bigger than that. The Emperor comes out once again. One thing you need to know about this man is that his thought life is toxic, okay? This man sits back and kind of thinks up what he wants to do, how he wants to do it. He's very nocturnal. You may notice that he's up at night a lot, okay? This one of the ones, he up at night plotting. You know, some people up at night writing business plans. Some people up at night writing songs, writing books. Some people up at night having some good sex with their loved ones, etc., etc. Some people up at night sneaking that midnight snack in. He's not one of those. This man is up at night. He schemes and he plots. And he's very sleepless because he has a lot of guilt. Guilt over different things that he's done in the past. And he's not really able to grow spiritually because of that. And most of his relationships in his harem, they are short-lived. His harem has a revolving door. There are always women coming in, coming out, coming in, coming out, leaving, going, coming back. Okay, I also see a lot of women are sobbing. They're sobbing and they're standing there. They are now penniless. Okay, they have come to him and given to him. This man has a, I don't want to call it a gift, but okay, we'll call it a gift. It's a dark gift where he kind of can get money from women. He never asks women for money, but he gets money from women. This man already has a good occupation. This man makes money. This man is a six-figure man. He doesn't need anyone's money. Yet to be in his company, be in his presence. You have a lot of karmic feminines that just offer this man money in these short-lived relationships. Many of the women who get away from him leave with their screws loose, okay? They're not in their right mind once they get away from this man, okay? There are other men that it's a lot of jealousy also, a lot of negative energy and jealousy around this man from other karmic energies, okay, that feel like he's getting to eat too much from the plate, the platter of life. This man lives a very decadent lifestyle, okay? He may also be somebody that indulges in a lot of sweets, a lot of alcohol, things like that. He lives a highly decadent lifestyle. He's well dressed. He's nice looking. He's traveled. He's educated. Okay, and you have women that are damn near groupies for him. Okay, he may also do something that attracts groupies. Music, poetry, you know, that type of thing. Okay, he's a sharp dresser. Okay, especially his shoes. There's something about his shoes that people say like, man, he put together, boy. Do you see them shoes? You know, that type of tea. Listen, this man has all that going on within his life, within himself. And I'm telling you right now, with all of that being said, there's so much jealousy around this man. This man, not only is he toxic and not only is he negative energy, there's negative energy swirling around him, jealousy, okay? Lots of jealousy. Jealousy for men of his caliber as well. So he's a warlock and he attracts the attention of lots of warlocks. Okay, there are a lot of warlocks that notice him. He is often noticed by people on his frequency, okay, as we all are. Okay, his frequency just happens to be a pretty disgusting one. So this man has a lot of silent enemies. Okay, lots of silent enemies. And he's very competitive with other men, okay? He's caused problems for other men. There are other men. You know, he's the type that he's not promoting men that he thinks could be competitors. You know, if he's in a bet with you, he's going to take the money. This man is he's a dark energy. He's been dark for men and women. Men are nothing more than competitors. Women are nothing more than people that should be in their harem. He brings destruction. He tends to tear people down. Okay, we see build in reverse. This is who his mother is talking about. Oh, my God. She gonna hurt my baby. And this man out here is a whole gargoyle out here in these streets. She gonna hurt him, Lord. Talk about being delusional. When it comes to purification and this masculine, because I'm sure he can use it. When it comes to purification and this masculine, we see the Ace of Swords in reverse and we see the Three of Cups in the reverse. The Ace of Swords in the reverse lets you know when it comes to purification, he doesn't get into purification or cleansing himself or cleansing his soul because he's always lying, especially to women. Three of Cups in reverse again. This man is lying to get sex and all these different things while he's sitting back either in a household with you or trying to talk you into one. This is a man that is trying to talk you into being the head of his harem. That's all it is because that's all he has to offer. You will be the head of his harem. You may be functioning as a kind of wife, okay, that comes in higher in hierarchy than concubines, okay? These Three of Cups are concubine energies. You're coming in over his concubines, okay? So this makes you, in his mind, you should be grateful for this, okay? Three of Cups, Seven of Swords is in reverse. This man really is not hiding his other lives from you, by the way. This man might kind of pride himself on not quite being dishonest in regards to his other lives, okay? He's living a scandalous, disgusting lifestyle. Many of his women may not know about you, but he'll let a name or so slip around you of some of these other women so that you feel like, oh, I'm included in the shit. I know what's going on. And in the meantime, you're getting increasingly angry because your emotions are being played with. And you have a lot of spiritual energy and ancestral energy behind you, okay? Seriously. He playing with the wrong one. Four of Pentacles. You also holding on to your money. This man considers you a challenge because when that receipt come, girl, at the table, when they bring out the bill, you just be sitting there like, so what you gonna do? Again, this man getting money, and still there are women that are paying his way. Okay, we ain't got time for that. Four of Pentacles. So you're holding on to your money. You ain't playing no games with him. Eight of Swords in reverse. You still come off like you're free. Freedom of thought. freedom of energy, independence, speaking for yourself. So this man knows right there that you're a strong energy, you're a strong feminine. This is why his mother is having a problem with you in the background. Because whenever she's met you, heard about you, seen you on social media, she feels like every woman that comes to her son's life is supposed to be kissing his little ass, okay? Because that's what she's seen. These karmic feminines, they fall in line when it comes to him. And they give him all of their time, all of their attention, all of their body, all of their sex, to be a part of this harem. And she feels like this is what you should be doing as well. This woman feels like you're moving too fast, thinking too highly of yourself. You're too strong, got too much momentum, too much character, too much independence, too much freedom of thought. And she feels like you need to meet with some kind of misadventure, because something needs to happen to get you out of her son's life. But see, her son ain't gonna get you out of his life because he enjoys the challenge. He likes this about you. Okay, this is why he's thinking of making you concubine number 000 or whatever over these other little hooker whores. Okay, that's why he's coming at you the way he's coming at you. He's saying she could be the one. Okay, she seemed like she's immune to the poison. And mama is back there praying like her son is somebody that isn't taking advantage. So anyway, Page of Cups energy. We see you moving forward, kind of being someone that loves him very greatly. And you have a lot of courage though. As you're beginning to see who he really is, you falling out of that love. You're like, you know what, I really could just walk away. You still have your freedom of self, freedom of mind. You're a free bird, period. Ain't nobody caging up no divine feminine. Your mind is not under his manipulation, okay? Your mind is not being taken from you just because his mother's in the background trying to pray you up out of his life. Part of the reason his mother's prayers towards you ain't working is because, first of all, you're not who she thinks you are. She acting like her son is some kind of victim, baby. No, ma'am. You're going to be able to instantly rebuild and really not even be scathed by anything she sends your way. The Tower comes through in the reverse. This woman you're immune to her bullshit, okay? This is a mother that might also be making cracks. You know the type. They making cracks and all this at the little family barbecue. She's disgusting. Knight of Swords in the reverse. You've really been able to hold back your temper. Okay, but remember what Spirit was giving us when this started off. You may need to just forgive and forget and kind of make the best decision and get out of the way when it comes to her, when it comes to this. Because the two of y'all together, this can get really ugly, really messy because of the high spiritual energy behind both of y'all. I'm telling you, you don't want to get into this. I'm literally hearing the word jail. Okay, we heard crime of passion. You don't want to stick in this because it can get too crazy. Okay, this can get too crazy. Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, crime of passion is something to think about with this man, because it's possible with the Five of Cups coming through in the reverse, it's possible that over time, I just get the feeling that he could become a bit obsessed with trying to get control of you. Queen of Swords in the reverse. We're trying to get control of your mind. And he's not going to be able to do that. I mean, he who the sun sets free is free indeed. He's not going to be able to get you. He can get those other women's mind under control because they don't have any covering of God or any divine ancestry. And see, he's getting a lot of push from his bloodline. His mother is protecting him like he needs it. Ha, ha, ha. There's a lot of vampiric energy and stuff around him that's praying that he gets some type of protection. This is like a karmic bloodline, and he's trauma bonded to his mother. This is a mess. There's so much spiritual mess going on here, y'all. This is chaotic. And it just makes a perfect recipe for disaster. And the thing is, these people that think they're so powerful with their little demonic foolishness, they're going to keep meeting brick walls when it comes to you because of the divine energy. So this is, it's like it can go really far in a really dark direction. We're talking dark magic here, y'all. The Magician in the reverse, okay? This is where it's going, especially for him, okay? Especially for him. He has no problem taking that route. He's taken it before. Dark magic with these karmic energies. He's done it to them. He'll do it he'll do it to someone else, but he's not going to be able to get a foothold on you. So this is just unfortunate. This is negative energy, y'all. This could become a serious war. Look at this, defend. This could become a serious war because both of y'all have armies, okay, on either side. And you just don't want to stay seated for this. It's not good for nobody involved. It's better to preserve yourself, okay, and enhance your own station. So if you continue to stay in this, you have all this goddess energy behind you. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Divine feminine energy is behind you, on the sides of you. It's just so much energy around you that's positive, that is godly, and it's just not going to allow his schemes to work. However, I must tell you, the energy that I'm getting, there is still some type of chemistry here. There is still attraction between y'all, and it's kind of a light dark thing. It's the opposites attract. This is like you know, sometimes people shouldn't meet each other, okay? And that's kind of what this is giving, because there's an attraction here between y'all that really should not come to pass. This is not good. This is a toxic situation. And all this spiritual power, y'all, are kind of intermingling. And as much as you hate him, there is still some level of attraction, okay? That's why we pull love, hate ahead of time. And now you have your ancestors working on his head. His goofy ass mama is trying to work on yours. This isn't a positive thing, okay? As y'all walk forward, if you stay together, I am telling you right now that y'all are looking at kind of having a really... Listen, I'm hearing Mickey and Mallory, y'all. I'm hearing Bonnie and Clyde, okay? I'm hearing War of the Roses. I'm hearing this thing turning into a dark powerhouse, okay? This man's energy, if you continue to be in it, if you continue to engage in this weird spiritual war that's here on the board, y'all, this has the energy to pull you into a very karmic direction and a karmic space, okay? There's a lot of room to get lost. This becomes a spiritual attack, because this man has, it's almost as though you could find yourself corrupted if you continue to stay in this environment with this man. And, you know, whenever there's like a low frequency and a high frequency couple, you know, either somebody's going to become better or somebody's going to sink. That's the way it usually goes. There's no balance. Somebody is going to become like, oh my God, she became a better woman from being affiliated with him. Or it's like, oh man, now he ain't shit from being affiliated with her. That's usually the way that it goes. It doesn't really balance or level off. I mean, somebody's going to have to change, okay? And in this position, when we look at what we're pulling, y'all, we see you kind of going from a Queen of Cups to somebody that you may find yourself piss poor morally, okay? And in tears. Don't engage in this. It's got a lot of weird elements to it, okay? You just look at how it came out on the board. It's insidious. It's got an insidious energy. It took us a long time to find the messages. It's creepy. It's mysterious. It's got a lot of secrets and demonic things attached to it. Whoever this is, do not get involved in this. This man is a man that looks like he has all this shit together on the outside, but underneath, he's functioning from a place of dark energy, okay? And so is his family. And with all your divine energy, move away from him, because we see y'all kind of duking it out and fighting, and that can become a crime of passion. That can become something very dark and negative. But I'm going to tell you something. Even with that becoming something dark and negative, crime of passion, etc., once you engage in these wars, you're going to start to get darker, okay, in your own soul. Okay? This man is it's almost like being bitten by poison, okay? Being bitten by something that, you know, puts poison in the bloodstream. You don't want to be affiliated with him, because over time, that poison is in the bloodstream. That's not a positive thing, okay? This man brings this kind of demonic energy in slowly. And initially, he's not able to get any fulfillment out of it. Nothing comes of it. But over time, y'all, over time, the love and the innocence kind of leaves this relationship. You know, when you get in warfare with somebody and things get darker and darker, people get darker and darker, right? It can make you constantly kind of in a war with someone, spiritual war. You're angry. We see that storm of energy around you constantly. That's not good. It's going to eventually start to change who you are. Okay, it's going to start to change your light energy. Y'all see this, right? All types of shit starting to come out and spill out and become part of the problem. When we see these cards coming everywhere, all types of foolishness starts to come into play. This man becomes more promiscuous. He's running the streets more. Okay, he's out here trying to extract money from you more often. Okay, we see mourning entering the relationship, anger, weakness. Okay, different messages coming in. Judgment comes through in reverse. We see different messages coming in that's really not bringing no justice. Okay, that's really not bringing no peace to the equation. Y'all, this ultimately becomes a mess. Church bells ring when judgment card comes through the building. Ultimately, this becomes a mess. Y'all see, this just came out. Ace of Wands. It becomes a mess. It becomes something that he starts to win in the sense that his kind of masculinity and sexual energy, he's able to feed off of other souls, y'all. He's feeding off these karmics. He's making himself bigger. Look at this. Ace of Wands. Girl, do you see that? Did you see that shit? That Ace of Wands just fell out and I had an Ace of Wands in my hand? Baby, talk about confirmation. This man is an incubus. He's sucking energy from the sexual. Y'all have to remember that a lot of times. These karmic masculines, they out here, they're sucking energy from these women they're getting into bed with. They really are. They're sucking energy from them and they're getting their life. They're getting bigger. They're getting bigger. They're getting more energy. They're becoming more empowered. You don't want to be around someone like this where you're constantly waged in warfare. That by itself is bad for the soul. Get away from this person. Forgive them and get the hell away from them. Okay? Because the further we go into this, and I'm telling y'all what this energy feels like. Okay? The further we go into this, it's like going down into a cave. And it's a long cave. It's a long journey to the cave. It's dark. He got all this weird ass energy around him. This is like an infernal type of energy. This man got a lot of weird shit going on with him. His mama is weird. His bloodline is weird. It's just like an army of weirdos that's all in this marine energy. Girl, let this come full circle and let this man hit the wall, because I'm going to tell you something else. You are kind of keeping him from hitting the wall. There's still all this good divine energy around you. And though if you stay in his life, you may start to find yourself getting somewhat corrupted. The divine energy, your ancestors, the goddesses, they are still there. That goddess energy is still within you. You kind of keeping him back from hitting the wall and really experiencing fate. Y'all, it's going to take a long time for this man to experience fate. Long time. This man has a lot of ties in powerful places. He knows powerful people. He slept with a few powerful women. Okay? This man is rooted. He might be in a fraternity that also has demonic ties. That's also holding him up. That might be that long line I'm seeing. Because fraternities are legacy organizations. His fraternity is holding him up. Okay? That's a big part of why he's not. Look at this. Look at all this. I'm shuffling and shuffling, y'all. This man. Y'all see, you know, we've been watching and paying attention. Okay? We haven't had nothing like this come through in a while. This man, it takes a while for him to even pay his debts. This man is standing on the shoulders of a whole lot of people. He's involved in some type of fraternal organization. It's a legacy organization. They are holding him up. That's even where a lot of that jealousy is coming from, okay? But notice nobody is touching him. Nobody's doing anything to him. He is ranking in a fraternity. I do believe it's a fraternity. It could be a secret society. No, it's not. It's a fraternity. Y'all see this? Ain't no ill coming to this man for a long time. This is a long road this man got before he hits the wall. You know, you kind of want to catch your karma sooner than later, though, because look how high the debt will be. Okay, and God always gets the glory. So he's accumulating his debt. But it takes a long time for anything to happen with this dude. Okay? We see no conflicts in marriage. This man is still going to be able, somebody is going to go ahead and be concubine number 000. Okay, whether you're willing to be or not. He may be able to get involved with a woman that's in the sorority that is also standing on a long line. This will be for appearances. You're not going to be able to get any revenge or vengeance on this man yourself. All you can do is get the hell out of his way. Too much confusion. There's so much confusion and power, dark power energy around this man. You would need an army to fight him. Not to say that you don't have one. but it will, you could potentially get burned out yourself in the process, corrupted, you know, getting involved. There's still chemistry between y'all, so getting involved in different things you shouldn't get involved in, or hearing information you shouldn't hear. And on top of that, you don't want to bring any kids into this, because then you'll be stuck to this person. And this person is like a legacy demon. There's no other way for me to put this. This person is like a legacy piece of shit. Okay, there's not. He has a long walk before he gets to where he's going, y'all. This death card is coming through. So know that the Grim Reaper is on his ass, but it's gonna take some time, and it just doesn't pay. It does not benefit you to sit and wait for something to happen to this dude. It just doesn't. This is gonna take some time. It's gonna take a lot of time. Just like this reading is slow to move and taking a lot of time, y'all. Okay. 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, y'all. We doing this. There are so many feminine in this man's life that are in between financially. They're just giving and giving and giving. That's another way he's getting footing and foundation. So many women are giving and giving and giving to this man. They're believing that they're supporting. Does he say he got a charity or a club or a group, or I'm supporting the children down at the hospital? I don't know what he's saying, but these women he got women believing he needs some kind of help. This man is lying. He's telling them that you're supporting some type of healthcare organization that's affiliated with my frat or some crap. There are so many women that's just in between, going flat broke, fooling with him. He's getting more energy from that. 4 of Swords and 5 of Swords energy coming through on this card. This man is in a position where he's ready to fight and get into it with anybody. There are also men that he has flattened professionally, like he's blocking certain people from getting promotions. That's how he's keeping his power. We got the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups energy here. This man has got a lot going on in the astral realm. He's into some type of dark spiritual practices. I don't know what it is. It could have something to do with the fraternal organization that he's a part of. It could be some oath that he's taken with them. Whatever it is protecting him in the physical realm. Okay, but it's happened in the astral realm, and somewhere in the astral is where he's made these promises. And then it's in the physical realm where he's walking out these promises, okay? This man is a part of some type of, it's like a dark oath. Whatever it is, he repeats it. He's actively a part of it. He's continuing to speak his oath or go to his secret meetings or whatever it is he's doing, girl. 4 of Wands with the 5 of Wands. You see him, there's some type of chaotic meetings. 4 of Wands, he's in an organization. He's in a partnership. And this partnership wages war against a lot of the people that it comes in contact with. Not just mean the organization itself. So it's like, we are a brotherhood, we stick together, and we're going to all come together at all times and stick together. And whatever organization this is, he has rank in it. So he's part of he's like connected in a chain to all these different men. I'm telling y'all, that's the line that I was seeing. And it's difficult to even get to him. It's difficult. And this line of men, like energetically and spiritually, they're the exact same. They've taken the same oath. A lot of them look alike in the spirit. It's hard to even know who's who. This is the real deal here, y'all. This is the real. This is really for real what it is. It's somebody to get away from, because this man's strength is in being alone. Strength and hermit energy, okay? His strength is in being alone. He's an initiate of something. He's initiated into something. And it is a dark practice. This man was invited to become an initiate of something through his fraternal organization. His mother may be aware of what he's in, or she may be in some type of sister organization. Okay, and she's praying for him. She believes that he's anointed or special or called or something to that effect because of whatever he's doing in this organization. And she just thinks, she's coming against you, but I'm telling you, get off these people's radar because this is an ancient, there's a lot of old power connected to it because of this man's connection to his fraternity or his secret, these secret organizations. There's so much power here. Get out of this. Because you'll be able to win on the ground floor. But if you stay in it too long, that's not going to be the case. And you will end up energetically merged with this man. We see the moon and the sun on this card. You want to get out of this before you two become one. Because if you two become one, you're not going to be able to just separate from him. I told you. And it goes into very volatile situation. Please be advised too, if this man has connections in law enforcement, I am hearing. You don't want to get into a volatile situation with him. I'm going to tell you right now what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing and what will ultimately happen if you do stay in this particular situation. Y'all will become a power couple. Okay? Magician and High Priestess energy here. Y'all will become a power couple. But secretly, this will be one of the darkest, most demonic love affairs because that's how it will handle. Y'all may even end up making the blogs at some point because this man is going to continue to go up in his career path or even as a kind of social figure. I don't know if we're talking about Atlanta, California, Chicago, you know, St. Louis even. This man's going to continue to go on and make a name for himself. Could be the South, somewhere in the South, other than Tennessee, Florida. He's going to continue to go on and make a name for himself. And as he does that, and he gets more well known, if things get darker, things will get darker. You don't want to end up in the blogs. Also, you yourself with him, you do have a future as a potential socialite, like a known socialite, like a Lori Harvey or something like that. It could get to that level. But the fallout of this ascension with this man, because he's so dark, is not going to be good. Okay, we see the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Once again, what did I tell you? Somebody could end up possibly going to jail for a minute. Okay, and it is possible that it could be the feminine because this man has a lot of ties. Remember, if you were to become a power couple with him, yes, you do have a lot of power and a lot of energy, but you are still riding off of these ancient demonic legacy ties that he has and whatever oath he's taken in this organization, because this man's in a frat, but he's also taken an oath that extends beyond the frat. Okay. That's why, remember, you notice how the energy is murky. Like we've had to like literally float through the mud to even get any information on this man. I want you to understand he's very powerful and he's very difficult to pin down. Okay. He's cloaked. He's very cloaked behind all of these organizations and mamas and mysteries and lies. Don't know divine energy need to be getting any more involved with this man, because once y'all become one and this becomes an entanglement, okay, it will be very difficult to get out of this. We see the Chariot and Strength. It will get momentum. Whatever legal problems this man ends up with or tries to create for you, it can gain momentum because of who he is. We see the Empress and the Emperor here, okay? Y'all will be bound. You see this here on this card, both of them holding on to this ring by 2 children. You will not be able to just readily walk away from this man. And I'm seeing him making things difficult for you. If anybody knows the story, I'm telling you some really, it's dark shit coming around this man's energy of Betty Broderick, okay? Y'all remember Betty Broderick? She was married to a man who was very, very, if y'all don't know that story, check it out. It's been a Lifetime movie. The woman, I believe she's still in prison. But my point is that things got very dark. She was married to a very important man. He had a lot of affiliations. He had a lot of pull in law. I believe he was a lawyer. Her husband, I think it was, I don't remember what his name was. But he was able to make life very difficult for this woman, okay? And we see this a lot of times where powerful men are able to make life difficult for the women that were in their lives that didn't have those same connections, right? We see Dwayne Wade's ex or baby mama that's saying that, you know, she has no control over her daughter now with their trans youngest that they have together. She has no control over her journey now. Okay, and what's going on with her. We saw with Ludacris, you know, I believe his first baby mama is saying that he used leveraged a lot of his resources to kind of get custody of one of their children. I do believe it was Ludacris. I don't think I'm misspeaking on that. But we're seeing this type of energy. where, you know, you're in this powerful socialite position and everybody is looking to you and admiring you. But if you look a little deeper and look up under the covers and look up under the back door, this is some scary shit. Okay, and this man begins to be able to kind of take a foothold with you because you're in here with all your divine energy and all of your ancestry, but see, you didn't listen because you're getting a warning now that this thing can really go do some shit. Okay, remember, this is all from the astral. We're seeing this more in the prophetic sense. This is what will happen, what could happen. You're seeing it all now that this can get weird. Okay, and weird is the nicest way I can put it. These murky details, this is a volatile situation. Okay, and here you are. Ultimately, you will be somebody that people look to on social media and think you got it going on, but it's not. Because remember, he is choosing you to be the head of his harem. Okay, so you would be the one that everyone knows, everyone sees. You're the one that is sitting in the spotlight. 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Okay, so there is essentially, let me tell y'all what I'm saying. Spiritually speaking, there is kind of a door, a portal here that allows you to walk into fulfillment with this masculine, because this masculine is going to come into more and more money. King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and he will be able to provide stability and security. But baby, this man is no good. And if you go through this door, okay, if you portal through with this man and don't go ahead and get out his way, it will not be good in the long run, okay? Queen of Cups, King of Cups, okay? This is what y'all will look like to everyone. It will be a situation where you look like you're the stable mom in the background with a son and potentially a daughter as well. Okay, and it looks like, you know, he's this chief and he got it going on and he killing it and you're right by his side. And the darkness behind this, I hope y'all see this card coming through the building. Y'all see it, the Hanged Man and the Death card. And y'all see this infernal fire. This is a situation where you will always kind of be sitting under the Damocles sword, right? If anybody's familiar with the story of Damocles sword. You'll always kind of be sitting under Damocles sword, which is that there's always the risk of something really fucked up happening from sitting in this man's life. It's always right over your head that it could all go wrong. And it will not be as easy to walk out of it spiritually or physically as it will be right now. Okay, to just say, hey, this looks like it could take a dark and demonic turn. Let me just get out of this right now before things go for bad. Okay, right now you have time to say that. Right now you have time to say, you know, this looks like a situation that could really have you down bad in the worst way. It's got a lot of twists and turns, as you can see. It's got a lot of twists and turns. And why you don't want to be involved in that. Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. There's going to be some money gifted to this man. You will never know why if you continue to get involved with him. Something's going to be gifted to him and it's going to allow him to make a huge charitable donation. You won't even know why he's getting this money. You won't know all this man's affairs, businesses, connections. Okay, and he's able to put a large donation behind something. Okay, this is going to also get him some fame, some glory. You know, this whole like, let's go to the ribbon cutting type vibe. And then we see the Ace of Wands with the Two of Wands. This will also be the beginning of this man climbing up yet another ladder. This man has so much success in front of him. What they say is the sun is so bright, you got to put on shades. The future's so bright, you got to put on shades. That's the energy that's around this man. Nothing but new plans, new beginnings, okay? King of Cups with the Page of Cups, okay? This man has it coming to him. We see him coming in with his son. His son, too, will be blessed. If you have a son with this man, his son will be blessed financially, and he will be blessed with this mantle of leadership. He will also be a legacy member of this fraternal organization, okay? So that's... I mean, but we won't talk about the quality of his soul, okay? Because he's being raised seeing a lot of duplicitous acts. Also, please keep in mind, this man would also take your son to the side and let him know a lot of the secret moves that he was making, okay? And a lot of these moves are dirty. A lot of dirty offerings, dirty deals, dirty partnerships. There could even be some blood being shed. Like I said, there's like a blood sacrifice energy around this man. There may also be one that needs to be made in regards to his son, in order for his son to get the same light that he's getting in this organization. These are things that would never even be said to you. You would just be looked at as a high-end socialite wife. And nobody would know in the background all of the darkness and the loneliness and the confusion and the deep spiritual warfare you would have to wage through day in and day out in order to stay around him. You may also become a member of a mega church or something like that, where you're trying to go to this church, maybe not one of the more famous mega churches, but let's just say a really large church, a ministry, where you're in there trying to, in the back rooms on your knees, hoping that these women will help pray you in secret out of this bondage that you have found yourself in. It's that type of tea, y'all. It's that type of tea, okay? Justice. It's that type of tea. Justice and the Hanged Man. We see this energy coming through, y'all. We see this energy coming through. This Justice and Hanged Man energy is coming through. And what this is telling us is that there, it should be pretty obvious, but this man has control of justice again, and he's able to suspend justice in mid-air. So you will have to find your justice in the spirit world, because in the physical realm, this man has so much power over the justice system because of who he's affiliated with. There are judges in this fraternity, y'all. They're judges. I'm seeing him expecting you supposed to go, you know, be friendly with some of these, you know, higher end business women, some of the high end salon owners and shit like this. Because again, this man saw your divine energy from the beginning. So he's trying to take it and use it and manipulate it and make it his own. Okay. He's trying to make you an extension of himself. And again, this man still got other little friends, okay? Women that are donating to his causes. They're going to be women that he's going to run over and leave behind, okay? That are women who made great donations to him moving forward. I don't know if y'all remember when the singer Jadena was talking about this, all the girlfriends and stuff that he's had that contributed to him getting to the place where we was hearing that, oh me, oh my, okay? Even when he go away, okay? Shout out to Jadena, up here playing games with these women in a disgusting fashion. But you look at him, he got to a place of exaltation on the backs of women that saw it in him, that believed in the promise, that saw he had opportunities in front of him and said, oh my God, I want to be down. And then he gets there and he severs ties. So there's a lot of karmic debt that he's building on the backs of the women who he built his future on their backs. Okay, these concubines, okay, that he was stealing their sexual energy, using it to give him some glow, that he was stealing their actual money, using it, putting a little here, a little there, so he could keep his own money. That's the type of greedy bastard we're talking about here, okay? Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles, okay? So we do see your divine feminine energy really being leveraged, okay? Because this man is going to alchemize your energy and make himself look better. Because there's something kind of snaky about this man. Over time, who he really is starts to show more and more, but you still have that divine glow. And this man will start trying to use you to be the face of things, be the socialite of things, etc., so that people don't have time to just sit up and look at his little stinking self. Okay, again, look how long it's taking us to get answers. People don't have time. There's a lot of time. This man gets a long run. So people don't get a chance to look and kind of see the ugliness that he's engaged in, kind of see some of the demonic energies that he's playing with in the background, okay? Because again, they start to take over. You're able to kind of see them manifest in him, okay? That's anybody, okay, that sits around and plays dark games. Six of Swords and Seven of Swords energy. What did I say? This man gradually becomes a darker and darker character, even starting to pull sneak moves away from his fraternity, okay? And this is the point where he begins to drown. This man starts to try to betray his frat. So that means he starts to break some of these dark oaths. He starts to break some of these agreements, some of these dirty offerings, some of these dirty deals. I'm also seeing contracts, dirty contracts, contracts signed in blood. This man literally has some of his energy and power coming from contracts that he has that literally have the blood signed signatures of other people on them, if you follow me. So it's like this person over here knows if they break this contract, that's their life. He has contracts like that in his possession. Construction contracts, all types of contracts that have to do with buildings, real estate, things like that. This man has stuff that is like, hey, you know, you don't do what you're supposed to do, you will become a sacrifice for us to move forward. He has those types of contracts. And this man starts to try to betray some of the people in the frat that he's taking these oaths with, okay, that he's supposed to be in the brotherhood with. That's where his fortunes change. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. The wheel of fortune and justice. Now justice can get to him. Now justice can get to him. This is the point where this is demonic energy and spirits come through and start to wreak havoc on him, because he had some type of demonic deals or partnerships going in that frat. There was some demonic deals and partnerships going on in that frat. Demonic deals and partnerships that were going on inside that frat. He has broken a deal. There's a deal with the deity that is attached to this brotherhood. He broke that pact, y'all. 5 of Pentacles with the 6 of Pentacles. As he broke that pact, now we see him in a position now where there's some things going on where he's being left out in the cold. The brotherhood is no longer telling him everything that is going on. But even worse than that, whatever deities these are that the brotherhood works with, he's not hearing from them the way that he used to, okay? He's kind of being, he cut off. You understand me? He's being cut off of the hotline, okay? With the 6 of Pentacles. So this man now is going to start trying to give, okay? Trying to make sacrifices of some kind. 9 of Cups with the 10 of Cups. So this man may become someone that starts trying to sacrifice someone in his family. This is starting to give very much Hollywood energy, okay? 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. This is kind of that nasty energy that we see a lot come out of Hollywood, the music business, weird blood sacrifices and creepy things like that. This is getting so freaking dark, okay? I'm trying to see it through to the end, but I promise y'all this is getting unsettling. So Queen of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles energy. This man is going to first try to make a financial sacrifice to a family member. This man may try to take all of a family member's money through some type of lie or something like that, or try to get them to dedicate their children to him in some kind of way. He tries to partner with someone in his family financially, and he also tries to kind of like get them to kind of like, let me raise your son type thing or something weird, okay? He's trying to like revamp his image, but he's going to sacrifice this person and all of their money, okay? 8 of Wands with the 9 of Wands. Yeah, he's going to leave this person injured. He talked a lot of good shit to them, like he was serious. Everything coming out his mouth was a lie. He's going to leave this person with nothing. He's going to break somebody in his family to try to keep himself afloat. Okay? 5 of Swords with the 6 of Swords. Still going further and further into the dark. See, what happens is he's no longer getting the same responses because he started to lie to his brotherhood. Spirits, these spirits he's playing with, they see everything. He's not fooling anybody, and he starts to kind of get cut off, okay? And at this point that he gets cut off, y'all, this man starts to go further and further into demonic energy, okay? This is who he is. This is not a trip you want to take, y'all. This trip is going to come to this man, whether it's with you or anyone else. Get out the way. Because this man is going to hell in a real slow handbasket. You see how long it took us to even see any shift come towards him. He gets pretty far gone with this, okay, because of the demonic energies that he was willing to serve and how far he was willing to go. Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups energy, okay? Again, this man is still trying to find somebody to partner with. He done burned through one partnership, nothing happened, took all of somebody's money, trying to sacrifice their financial energy. It got him nowhere. We see him out here literally walking. Looks like this is a masculine that could practically be walking in a lake of blood. That's how dark he's getting. He's desperate. He's trying to figure out how he can get back to the glory that he once had, because things are starting to fall apart. We saw with this 5 of Pentacles energy back here, even still, there is some money that could be being bled from him already. Okay? He's losing money. He's losing funds. He's losing investors is what he's losing. And he's desperate. He's trying to figure out how to get these things back. He's losing investors because his brotherhood is no longer putting him on the path, okay? Church bells ring when the judgment card comes through the building, baby. We are seeing the Sun card and Judgment. The Sun card and Judgment. Masculine energy and judgment. This man's day does arrive. The reckoning arrives when he is going downhill and making darker, dirtier offerings, deals, pacts with deities, desperate to try to stay on the path to success. When his reign of terror and hell has come to an end, okay, and he doesn't want to face it, this is what becomes of that. Page of Cups with the Knight of Cups, okay? This man is coming to a place where his day of reckoning is upon him. And we are now seeing coming towards him, okay? Somewhere from the beyond, there is an energy, a spirit that is coming towards this man. With this Knight of Cups energy, this Page of Cups energy, there is a message that is coming to this man's life that is being brought to him. This Knight of Cups is a messenger coming towards him at this time. Queen of Swords with the King of Swords. Y'all. This man is really going to have to try to figure out how he's going to speak to these spirits, whatever prayers, whatever oaths he's been taking to try to get some control, because this is not good news, whatever this is that this messenger is bringing to him. We see the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This is coming towards him slowly, but it is coming. Okay? If you're not out of the way, this could also impact your resources, because obviously as this man declines, I mean, everybody affected, attached to him is going to decline as well. Mama too, with her, keep your hands off my baby ass, okay? Whatever she been over there, he bought her a little Cadillac, bought her a little Bentley coupe. Well, guess what? Guess what? Yeah, they're going to come down from the lot and they're going to drive it away. They're going to drive it right on back down there to Bentley, okay? If she's one of them little ladies, want to be quiet, keep it cool, keep it nice, she want to drive a little Toyota RAV4. I like to be practical, baby. They're going to drive it right on back down to the Toyota lot. Go ahead and give it back to a college student, somebody named Susan. Okay, nobody got time to play games with her, okay? Her day of reckoning is coming as well. She has been on this man's back and she has been praying for him to get through these demonic spaces. Okay, and getting behind him, okay, praying to protect a demonic energy and a trauma bond with him. I don't care who she was praying to. This was demonic energy that was coming through that she was praying and pushing this fool with. I don't know what she thought she was doing. Okay, 2 of Swords with 3 of Swords. Y'all, we're seeing this heartbreak energy finally come towards him. As this man tries to take another oath, he may go back to his brotherhood, trying to swear back in, maybe something they do annually. Baby, he's not going to be able to get back in there. Okay, they're going to be like, no. Knight of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Even if you were to stay in this relationship, I see you leaving right around this point. You may end up being part of his karmic debt. However, you would leave with nothing. You may have gotten some type of charge, or he let you take some kind of fall for something in the meantime to keep his name clean. There's no way anybody could be around him. Nobody around him has not taken a fall of some kind financially or reputation wise. He's exploited absolutely everyone. He sacrificed absolutely everyone in one way or the other to try to get ahead. Even this, whoever this was in his family that he took this partnership from, he involved their baby and everything all in something and messed up their finances. Everybody involved with him takes an L. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. They take an L though. Nobody gets away. Nobody gets away. That's how ugly of a soul this is. Okay? That's how ugly of a soul this is. King of Swords, Page of Swords, y'all. I told y'all, this man gets demoted. The demotion comes from his frat, okay? And not even being able to take this oath. He immediately is demoted. Spiritually, he's demoted. And he falls ill. He falls ill. Something to do with his upper body, respiratory, heart. He falls ill. He also has to be a part of the ceremony that passes whatever authority he had off to someone else. He has to be part of that ceremony. Okay? The world, the fool. Things come full circle for this man, y'all. The day turns to night. Okay? Everything he thought he was doing in the dark, baby. The day turned to night, and then the night turned back to day. Remember, he started off Mr. Nocturnal. He's sneaking around in the dark. Baby, it all comes full circle. God is not to be mocked. World with the Fool card. Everything comes full circle for this man. Page of Swords with the Knight of Swords, okay? All he can do is be angry. I mean, he's very angry. You know, he's trying to take up for himself. He may also start having problems with his eyes. I mean, it's like everything begins to kind of fall apart. Okay, we've all seen this. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. The death card was temperance. Yeah, it's just judgment. It's just judgment through and through. And the thing that's rough for him is he's sickly. He may even find himself on his deathbed at some point. But the thing of it is that, you know, everything's being alchemized. All of his debts, all of his years of debts, we see with temperance, is all being brought together, okay? 9 of Wands, all the pain he caused to others. 10 of Wands, all the blocks that he caused to others. All the times that he made it difficult for other people to move ahead. All the times that he left other people injured and put them in a position where they was desperate and they had to have somebody else bail them out financially because of some shit he did. Or they had to skip town and hide because of something he did. Or they had to run off the internet because of some type of lie or rumor that he had spread in the background by some crooked publicist or something like that. He's getting it all back. 3 of Pentacles with the 4 of Pentacles, okay? He's getting it all back. This man may try to network and do some different things to hold on to money, but it's over. Okay, Knight of Cups comes through with the Queen of Cups. Much of what he had would come to you. I mean, but it wouldn't be, you would still be at a loss. It wouldn't be even half of what he did have. He no longer has his professional affiliations, spiritual affiliations, demonic affiliations, and those are the things that were holding him up. He's not going to get to keep any of that. So you may get a property or two in the end. That will be it. This will be something, again, that will make it to the blogs when you have to deal with public humiliation. You know, oh my God, they fell off, okay? And then people kind of finding out the truth about who this man was. You know, this fraternal organization is going to say he was stealing or something like that. You know how that goes. We had to ask him to leave. He was stealing. Okay, it all comes out in the press. It all comes out in the public. It just wouldn't be worth it. Very dark man. You would end up looking like you were part of something corrupt. It would hit your organization. It would certainly hit your conscience, your soul. You have been in church. You have been praying. You have been trying to get out of this. Okay, so it did get broken up eventually due to some of that energy and also his fraternity turning on him. However, you know, the toll that something like this takes on the soul, okay? The toll that it takes having to have been involved in something like that and being a part of corruption, okay? Being sexually connected to corruption, having this incubus sucking at your soul and bringing it into additional corruption. I mean, this is not something that anybody, any divine feminine would want to take this road. This is a negative road. It's a very dark, very scary road, and only deep and insanely deep prayer, okay, with prayer warriors that are, you know, older, seasoned ladies would even be able to get a divine feminine out of this. This is how deep the roots go, because remember, this fraternal organization is old. These are very old roots in demonology, okay? 7 of Wands with the 8 of Wands. So potentially, this could become a dark romance where you feel comfortable running off with this man. Now, maybe somebody might feel like in this current moment, okay, not in the future, somebody might feel like, you know, doing something wild and crazy. Y'all have this wild, volatile passion. Y'all are into it. It's stormy. It's brooding. Y'all kind of fighting. Somebody might be turned on by that because there is chemistry. We did see that early on. But what this reading is saying and what Spirit wants you to know is to really think 3, 4, 11 times about that. Because the ride that being with this man will take you on, Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, the ride that it would take you on to run off with him into what seems like family, what seems like a full cup, even though it's a little toxic, even though it's a little this and that, because somebody could get charmed by that, okay? This person is an exalted dark energy. There's not just your regular little gossiping, monitoring spirit from off the, you know, oh, I grew up with you and I'm talking shit. This isn't that. This man has a lot of strategically placed, powerful people, from prayer warriors to fraternities to contractors, to lawyers, to business women that he has in his pocket, okay? Maybe even politicians, publicists, educated folks. okay? If he's in the street, you know, he could be somebody that's like Ghost, if any of y'all watch Power, right? He was in the street on one hand, but then he also had this other identity, and he had a lot of really powerful affiliations in police, in politics, you know, in the streets, here, there. And you look at what his wife, Tasha, right? You're kind of looking at having that kind of life. Nobody is unscathed being married to, connected to, in partnership with somebody that is that dark. And somebody that is that powerful. Somebody that can kind of make anything happen. And they get more and more powerful. They get to where they can make people disappear. You know, and a lot of things that no divine feminine is supposed to be in, and would have to literally throw yourself on the floor of a church to get out of. Okay, just something to think about. Okay, and the timeline for this is very long, as you can tell. Okay, it's a very long, it takes a long time for all this to happen. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. This would take a lot from your life, and only prayer will even be able to get you out. And I'm talking, we're damn near talking go get an exorcist. So with that, and not only to get you out, but to break it up, because this man has a stronghold. And a lot of it getting broken up was just simply that the revelation came through that he was being dishonorable to his brotherhood, and those deities he's connected to threw him out. Okay, and that, how much prayer had to happen for you to get that breakthrough? So 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Continue to work hard. Continue to stay in your divine feminine energy. Be comfortable being single at this time. Be comfortable letting this seemingly powerful, toxic yet exciting situation go. This man has a really bright future. The problem is it wasn't God that gave it to him. Okay? And what goes up must come down. If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot Tea, girl, please go ahead and like, share, subscribe, okay? Do not be afraid to come through the building. Hit that bell. If you want to be here every single time me and the Tea Team are up in here getting it in with all of these good old tarot messages, okay? If you would like a personal reading from me, girl, dftarottea@gmail.com, okay? If you would like to make a little love offering to this channel, give me a little cheese. Y'all know I love a little cheese, okay? Buy me a little cheese. dftarottea@CASHAPP or PayPal. Because feed a tarot reader, I like a little cheese. And if you would like to check me out over on the Patreon, okay? Y'all go ahead and do that. Y'all know we still working at it. We still putting it together. We still planning. Still doing us. We're still building over here at dftarottea, amen? Okay, so if you want to check me out at Patreon, check out that link in the description box. There's also the Dark Feminine membership over there. Check that out as well if you dare. And as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.